I was paid to do nothing for 89 days, but today is the deadline and the company found out.
OKOP.
This is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
And we tell the funniest stories on the internet.
Yeah, we do.
Ow, ow.
And I'm wondering, Sam, what's like the worst instance of you forgetting something? Like what's been the biggest downfall of you forgetting something?
I put like a couple $1,000s in this random crypto bank thing. And I had literally, like, I had a moment a couple weeks ago where I was like, I have forgotten my keys and I had no idea where it was.
Yeah.
And then I remembered, oh, wait, I think it's in one of my books, but I had to like go through every single book to find where I had written down these keys on like a Post-it note, which is not the most safe method for holding all of my bank details, which is basically what one of these things are. So I totally almost got screwed over. But luckily I found it and I was able to regain that money back.
That is good to hear. Yeah. It's kind of like the equivalent of like the crypto stuffing the money in the mattress, right? Like your key to the crypto is like is the cash. Like,
definitely something I shouldn't do. And am going to be better about going forward, hopefully.
Well, I have a story about someone who also made a grave mistake, except it wasn't just his own money. It was the company that was at stake.
Oh my God. Those stakes are big. When you're dealing with that Fortune 500, big old Warren Buffett business daddy's going to come with his club and a curb stomp ready to take action.
Bigger stakes than a T-bone.
Hey, baby.
Let's get into it. I was paid to do nothing for 89 days. But today is the deadline and the company found out.
Oh no, the company found out you weren't doing your job.
Rats. Foiled again.
Foiled again.
All right. So I have been a student with the public service for about 2 years now. My position, obviously masking specifics, can be best described as a risk analyst, where I'm given 50 to 90 days to review a file, confirm risk/liability is feasible, and then start drafting the contract.
Okay. Sounds simple enough.
Sounds straightforward. The 50 to 90 days depends on the overall value of the work. As a student, I was only seeing the easy, low-value workload with a 50-day expectation. I'm pretty good at my job, and I was able to get it completed in 5 to 10 days and would officially submit around 25 to 30 days. Yes, this is what the typical government worker does.
Wait, so they just chill for
they
like
just sit
a couple
on it.
Weeks?
Yeah, it's like, I finished it in 5 days, but I'll give it to you in a month.
Wow, that is some expert laziness right there.
Dude, extremely expert laziness over here.
I'm glad our government is in such good hands.
Yes. Government efficiency, baby. Now, I thought this was a fantastic plan, as I was consistently getting praise from my team for how hard I work. Wow, he's literally doing it so late and consistently getting praise.
I love, like, that is the bar is set so low for government work that you can sit on your ass for 2 weeks and get paid, and people praise you for it.
Dude, rough. Now, the work here is not difficult in any way. Even worse in this case.
Not only does he not work for 2 weeks, but the work isn't hard.
It's not difficult, but it is extremely tedious.
Okay.
For example, tomorrow is likely to consist of 3 to 4 hours of hard labor of looking at memes and scrolling through Reddit, and then 1 hour of actually working, which is eventually extended into a lunch and then going home early. The 1 hour still gives me enough time to be productive for the day and submit a few things to my team. Now, let's go over the F up from earlier this morning.
Oh no, I'm ready for it.
Almost 4 months ago, I was offered a full-time intermediate contract with the same team, which I gladly accepted. This just meant that I would receive a similar workload, but with higher values. So, it's not as much the, low value stuff anymore.
Wait. So he's going to get the exact same amount of workload, but he's just going to have more time to do it?
Yeah, it's like this, just like if I F it up, it's monumentally important versus before it doesn't really matter. In my head, I was thinking, fantastic. Higher value equals more time to F around and get paid for it. Hurrah!
OP's mind is not built for employment.
No.
Or maybe it is. Maybe that's exactly what you should do.
Well, this was certainly not the case this morning as I entered work.
Oh, no.
6:45 a.m. I walk in and get weird, stanky eyes from my entire team leading into the director's office. 7 a.m. Finish unpacking my computer files and go for my coffee, as per usual.
Right.
7:15 a.m. I get called into the director's office. Let's call him Director Jim. Jim and I have spoken maybe twice in all of 2 years.
Oh my God. Jim is not very active in the office either.
For
I'm
real.
just imagining everyone just sitting on their ass like 24/7.
Yeah.
Government work, baby. It needs to be done twice or not at all.
Yes. Jim. Good morning, everyone. OP, did you forget something yesterday?
I love, like, I'm imagining this just like a massive Texan dude. Like, who's the Looney Tunes
10-gallon
character?
hat. Dim from Dimsdale Dimmadomes.
Yeah, yeah. Dale Dimmadome. That's
Dale
fairly
Dimmadome.
Odd Parents, but that is even better.
Yes. He's a cartoon, but it works for this.
Yes.
I'm trying my hardest to think. No, I replied. Jim asked again. Are you dang diddly sure you didn't forget something? And naturally, I start to panic. What the F could I have forgotten? Why is he asking me twice?
Oh, no.
Why is he even talking to me?
Oh, no.
I asked him if I could go get my notebook because I track everything there, and I don't really have the specifics in my head. He refuses and says, File XX3. Did you forget you were assigned File XX3?
Not XX3, the double X. X marks the spot that you didn't realize that you had to mark.
Sucker. Awkward silence for me because there was this file assigned to me right around the time my full contract signing. And that was one of the highest value files of them all.
Oh, no. So OP is messing up on literally the Super Bowl of government
the
projects.
Super Bowl of files. Now, here's the thing. I was given 80 days to complete this when it was assigned, but the deadline is today at 2 p.m.
Oh, no. You better work fast, OP.
Jim, go get your laptop now, boy.
Boy.
I want to see where you're at and who I can assign to clean up this nonsense mess. This is also extremely awkward because, yes, technically, I did forget about it, but what I couldn't admit was that the file was actually completely done. Like, done.
What? Wait, how?
Jim starts asking me what I even do all day, threatening to get the IT department to see my browsing history and internet activity.
No.
OP, no. At this point, he's gone from his normal pale white calm self to red in the face, pacing back and forth.
Oh, gosh.
I asked Jim not to involve any of my colleagues as I assured him I could clean up this mess myself. I get to my laptop and quickly make a new folder for Jim to see titled XX3. He opens it and it contained just the initial documents my office needs to start a file, but nothing more. So basically like the beginnings of it, but not the whole thing.
Right.
He lays into me asking what I've been doing for the last 79 days.
Oh my goodness.
Now,
nothing. He's been doing nothing.
OP says, this is a fair question I ask myself often, to be honest. And Jim also said, if I don't have this completed by 2 p.m., he will terminate me as I am still on probation.
Oh no, the job's on the line.
Dude, everything's on the line. Now, like I said, the entire file from start to finish is already complete. So what's missing, you might ask? The necessary approvals and signatures for my team leader and Jim, the director of our office.
Oh, so he's fine. So he just needs to get the signatures.
These signatures usually take a week to get and are required before moving on to finalizing and posting in our system. I finished this entire mofo in early October, 1 week after it was assigned to me.
Oh my God.
But I completely forgot to submit the individual documents as I progressed with it. And that eventually led to me completely forgetting all about it. Now, the thing is, like,
actually, like, OP was an overachiever.
He was an overachiever.
And that's why he forgot.
But here's the thing. If he tells him that, then it blows his cover. Then
Right.
they know that the whole time he was doing these
nothing.
in like 5 days and then sitting on them the whole time.
Right.
So that's why he couldn't show him the original files.
Oh God.
Now, here we are on Reddit posting about my F up as opposed to actually submitting my own work. So he's literally writing this in the middle of the chaos.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He's writing it in real time while his boss is yelling at him.
For real. It's been almost 90 minutes since, and honestly, I'm panicking. Bruh, get back to your work.
Yeah.
I have no clue what to do right now. Do I submit the entire file now to Jim for his signature, completed top to bottom, and own my dishonest action? or submit one doc every 30 minutes to seem like it all went out today to get it completed by 2 p.m. Man.
Wow.
And there is an update.
Oh, wait, there's an update. So we get to see what happened.
Yes. I took the wise advice from many of you and submitted everything with an apology. So he basically decided to blow his cover for his lax work style. Jim called me back into his office a few minutes after submitting, and I explained how I lost track of time. He signed everything and let me leave with a handshake. Thank you for all the assistance, as I would have just continued panicking. Came here to vent, but got a lot of useful advice. Wow, they literally gave him the solution.
That's amazing. That's amazing. A shout out to Reddit for actually helping with life advice.
That's awesome. And that's so crazy. Like literally in real time, people came together and he's like, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. Thanks, guys. Wow. That's pretty. I'm going to do that the next time I run into.
Thank you, Reddit, for helping us solve our life problems. But you know what else can solve your life problems?
Ooh, subscribing to OKOP.
Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify and TikTok. And if you want to be a real one, support us on Patreon because you get to talk to us on our Discord channel.
Yeah, you do. Join the family. Casey, Xenophorius, Devine, Muhammad, Amanda Wilcombs, Connor, Desiree, Keegan Simmons, and Kathy Quigley.
See you soon.